Hey guys, I'm at Silicon Valley Comic-Con and it is now time for the costume walk. My costume is behind me in a couple of pieces. You might be able to guess what it is. Yes, the bowcaster is a good indication that I'm about to walk the floor as the amazing Chewbacca, but I must style this bad boy first. He has not been styled in a long time, so I just gotta fix him up for prime time, and then we'll put it all on and hit the floor. Trying to make sure there are no little hairy hairs right by my eyes because I won't be able to adjust them once I put the mask on and they will drive me crazy. Close that. Now you remember the bandolier here from my one-day build. Oh, look, I still have some Wookiee treats in the box. What? The bandolier is actually going to cause me a little bit of difficulty today, but you'll find out why in just a little bit. So one of the things I did, I recently upgraded my Chewie costume. I know I did it off camera, I'm sorry. Is I added some shoulders into my undershirt, and that gives Chewie a little more of a football player stance because, let's face it, I just don't have the Chewie body, and I'm not going to get it soon. So my Chewie costume is actually one of the lightest and most breathable costumes I own because the hair is all knitted. It's latch hooked onto netting. This is the way the original Chewbacca was built, and it makes it very breathable. The black stuff that I'm wearing is actually Under Armour, and it wicks heat away from your body. This is a key cosplayer trick because even still, this can get quite hot, and I don't want to get heat stroke or anything like that. So we'll put on the pants first. Okay. The shoes, remember, were built by my friend Mark Putenis from the New England Wookiee Works. They are sitting on top of about 5.5 inches of blue insulation foam covered with gaffer tape. And he also molded the latex toes. It's beautiful work. But the high risers mean that this costume is a little dangerous and you have to be careful. You can't have them too loose. You gotta tie the shoes really nice and tight for the right ankle support. I was never happy with how the laces got covered, so I added in a bit of my grizzly bear. Yeah, that's a part of my grizzly bear costume, covering that over, and when this comes down, it all blends in. Oh, I'm starting to get that feeling. My wife says that I get this like feverish energy when she's watching me try on a new costume. That sounds creepy. Maybe we should edit that part out. I'm kidding. I don't think we should edit it out. Bottom half of Chewie is mostly ready to go. Now it's time for the top half. My eyes. Okay, so I have to put in a contact lens. I've learned not to put in 2 contact lenses because I can't see anything close up and I might have to. So I'm going to put in a single contact lens. One of the other great things about having a Chewie costume is you don't have to be that precious about storing it. The more beat up Chewie gets, the better he looks. I'm an idiot. I totally forgot. I'm missing a part of this costume. Hang on. There's an understructure to Chewie that I had to add first. And it's this. What? What is this? Oh, you're about to find out. This is going to be freaking the best. So, clearly, there's more afoot here than I revealed at the beginning. It's a half Chewie, half cousinette. No one remembers cousinette. Here comes the reveal. I am not just Chewie. I am Chewie and his good buddy 3PO. Yeah! I'm gonna be wearing 3PO on my back. Now, this isn't a totally original idea. There are several people who have done this costume in the past, most notably recently at Celebration. There was a beautiful Chewbacca walking around with the 3PO on his back. The difference with this one is that he's animatronic. I'm not going to turn him on just yet, not until he's on. But the reason I'm wearing the backpack is because it allows me to distribute the load of 3PO. This is about 35 pounds. And the 3PO comes courtesy, not courtesy, I mean, I paid him for it, from 3PO Master Gordon Tarpley. He put this together for me in a record amount of time. He supplied me with the 3PO parts that were vacuum metallized in gold and pre-weathered. I built it all into this framework. Now, when you're attaching resin parts like this, it can get quite difficult. So I did a couple of structural things. I added a web strap that goes out through the thigh, across the bottom calf, back up through the other thigh, so that even if some of this starts to deteriorate from the wear and tear of the floor, it will still hold together. I also included his foot down here, which will bounce around, and that gives us just a little bit of extra movement. Adds a little veracity to it. Oh, also, yeah, I've built it into this framework so that I can put this on myself without any actual help. There we go. Oh. We have liftoff. So this is 35 pounds, but it's spread across the load of a backpack, which is meant to take like 50 pounds or more. Now I need to put on the bandolier, and this is where it gets a little tricky because I'm not sure where the bandolier goes. I never worked this out. And the bandolier goes over, I never remember, left shoulder. So that's the left shoulder. How does this look over here? Is it terrible? No, it's all right? It kind of works? Excellent. Okay. The entire thing has been built off of a 20-volt DeWalt battery system. Don't worry, we're covering the entire build for 3PO on a separate video up on Tested. But here comes. Oh. Is he lit? No.
Oh, my goodness! I think I saw a stormtrooper back there. Please, hurry, you oversized hobbit!
The 3PO voice
Stop looking at me. I'm being abducted against my will.
is actually Gordon Tarpley. He did.
Goodness, but there are lots of people in costumes around. Look what you're all doing.
Gordon.
Why are you stabbing at me?
Gordon did these recordings. They're fantastic. Okay, I got to put on the mask and the gloves, and then we'll hit the floor.
My head. Oh, Chewbacca, this is not how I'm supposed to be transported. Oh dear, this is terrible.
Oh.
Put me down, you oversized robot. Goodness, I think I saw a stormtrooper back there. Put me
There we
down,
go.
you oversized robot. I cannot find this dignity. Incognito was here to rescue me. Ouch! I think my foot hit my head. Oh, Chewbacca, this is not how I'm supposed to be transported.
Okay, here it goes. I'm about to hit the floor in my full Chewie
Look what you're all doing.
and
Why are
3PO.
you stabbing at me?
This is a Silicon Valley Comic-Con twofer. Here we go. Ah!
Oh my goodness, I think I saw a stormtrooper back there. Please, hurry.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
Please stop looking at me. I'm being abducted against my will. Have you seen R2 around here? I could really use some help getting off this Wookiee's back.
Amazing.
Please stop looking at me. I'm being abducted against my will. I am protocol droid, not a backpack. Chewbacca, I insist you put my legs back on.
Okay.
Oh, my goodness! I think I saw a stormtrooper.
So how did you figure it out?
Well, when you first walked in over by Celebrity Row, I looked at that and I was like, wow, that's really detailed. And I was like, oh, no, that's got to be him. And then I saw your second text for the hint, and I was like, oh,
What was the hint?
rar.
Well
And I was like, oh, that's definitely him. So then I was like, I have to get a picture with you.
done. What's your name?
Zach,
Zach. Pleasure, man.
enjoy strolling around.
Whew. Oh man, that was fantastic. Woo! This has been the Silicon Valley Comic-Con Chewie and 3PO walk. I want to thank Gordon Tarpley for delivering 3PO parts in record time and Jeremy Williams for the animatronics and soundboard work. Again, all this will be covered on a one-day build, even though it took more than one day, on tested.com. We'll see you there.